Be a bloodthirster of corn. Kind of just chilling in his realm, not doing much. Slow day. Skull Throne. Been looking around the warp trying to find something to do. This planet in the middle of nowhere looks fun. Lots of fighting going down there, and with some orcs on the way. Nice. Might need to find someone suitable to summon a lot of bloodthirsters. Thonk. Hold the phone. I see something good. Fucking pure as day, corn praised, warp energy. Oh, fuck yeah. Looks like I know where I'm going. Cast myself into the warp, barreling straight for the stuff. Possession complete. That's the stuff. Now where or in what am I? A machine, okay. Wait a minute. It's some of those pansy-arse blue aliens. Fuck, such a shit offering. Don't even melee. Boring. Well, I've got nothing better to do, so I might just sit and watch for now. Be Sister Karmasa. Oh, and how I do love a good brainstorming session. Canoness Constantia is understandably quite unhappy with the situation. The Mechanicus, as I'm sure you're aware, holds some very important cards among the Imperial forces. Few are willing to openly support them against us, but most are unwilling to risk their displeasure. The threat of losing technological support for a few hundred years or so is a significant one. Even Astartes chapters, not likely to face threats from accusations of tech heresy, are reluctant to risk that. And so we are not likely to see direct support from many of our avowed allies if things escalate. And the Juris Magos will be sure to tug on those strings. Highlight the Broken Shields and Solarhawks chapters, with their number of highly tech-dependent Primaris Marines and naval assets as potential Mechanicus allies. As are the various guard units, who would no doubt love to strike a bargain to improve their poor logistics. On the other hand, this is an ostensible shrine world, and one on which the sisters produced a new living saint no less. The populace of the Imperium at large see this as an ecclesiarchy world already, and forces with strong ecclesiarchal ties and no love for the Mechanicus, like the Red Templars and Purple Stars chapters, might well be counted on to support that. And two, many of the local forces had no direct supply line to threaten until quite recently and might not bow to such pressures. The vast wealth in salvage has made it not impossible for planetside forces to supply themselves, either by direct scavenging or selling valuable objects in exchange for the funds to do so. So as things stand, the political field is quite even. No doubt Cosa Nostra plans to lean on the local government. The unquestionably faithful bishop aside, the canoness instructs for key officials to be kept under surveillance while we garner favor. Why? What a clever woman. That's just what I would have done. B. Fessus, man with the plan, worked like a charm. Use a servitor to fake a drunk driving accident. Fucking great. And sneaking in the scan-proof boxes the AdMech uses for their ventures by disguising them as booze crates. Brilliant. Anyways, we managed to catch the guards off guard, and M knocked them out. Their clothes are a bit ill-fitting and reek of booze and sweat. Gag.jpb. But sometimes sacrifices must be made. Take out the blueprints of the warehouse that Static managed to get us. Alright everybody, take a good look at the blueprints because this is going to be the last time we see them. Memorize your routes and positions. From here, we will all split up, carrying a single det pack disguised as a cloth-wrapped lunchbox. We will each plant our respective det packs at the designated point, taking care not to be seen. Remember, if anyone suspects you, just talk like Marcus after his 30th shot of Amasec and you should be fine. Hey! Once we all plant and deliver our payloads, we will all reconvene at the entrance room, where we will make our daring escape and watch this place collapse from the safety of our van. Any questions? Yes, Takaris? Marcus already told us all this before we got in the boxes. That's not a question, Takaris. Be Fiovre Malcaor, Chief of Engineering aboard our glorious leader's personal spacecraft. Got the job after poor Flo L. Mayen got promoted to his inner council. which most definitely isn't a euphemism. Guess I should count myself lucky that skinny and bespectacled isn't his type. Tau Va, of all the fucking ethereals I could serve under, why'd I have to get saddled with this degenerate? Only way I've survived this long is spending as much time in the maintenance tubes as I can while wearing the least flattering jumpsuit I can find. Even sleep in here now. Safer that way. Anyway, doing my rounds, making sure that this monument against everything a right-thinking Tau should hold dear doesn't fall apart. Hear moaning through one of the vent panels. Not that abnormal around here, but it keeps getting louder and more distorted. Carefully take a look. See what was once a female aircast with grotesquely exaggerated proportions meander its way down the corridor, freakishly long tongue lolling out of its mouth. See more of these things pass by, and despite myself, I'm aroused at the sight. Nope, you're not getting me into this, you sick fuck. That's it, I'm out, joining the Enclave. Bolt as fast as my hooves can carry me to the escape pod. Punch in coordinates that'll drop me near the Enclave encampment on the outskirts of the Guale City. They might be gung-ho military fetishists, but frankly, that's an improvement on this horror show. Hammer the eject button harder than Aun Va banged Shadow Sun.